This is video number 6, and we'll be talking about safeguard the children. Now, what is important is this place over here has to be safe for you and for the children who are here. Now, in the whole location, we have a lot of cameras all over the place, and we have been intentional about that because we want all the time to make sure that everybody is safe. Now, what is interesting is safeguard the children has a lot to do with how you behave. So, for example, if a kid wants to go to the restroom by himself, do you go to the restroom with him?
No, you do not.
No, you do not. What do you do then?
Hey, JC, I have an oratorian who wants to go to the bathroom. Can you come with me? Just that way I'm not alone.
There we go. So rule number 1, you are never, never, never alone with a kid. Never. You have to have more people around you. That's extremely important because the problem is, let's say that something happened in the restroom and the kid says he touched me and there is no one else, then we enter into trouble. You know what I mean? So rule number 1 is you never, never go with a kid anywhere that is by yourself. All the time has to be visible where people can see you. Another one that I think is important is sometimes we get excited and we get to know the kids. So we say, we want to bring this gift to the kid, and so I'm going to give this gift, but I don't say anything to anyone because I brought it to you. Is that right or not?
Yes.
Now, is that a right thing to do or not?
No, it's not the right thing to do.
So what is the thing that we should do?
Make sure we just don't bring gifts, period. But if you would like to bring a gift, it is most importantly to talk to the parents and make sure that it is okay.
So you go to the parents and say, listen, I went to Cancun, per se. And after that, I say, I brought this little souvenir for him because I have been thinking, we have a nice relationship. We are good friends over here in the oratory. So I wanted to give this gift. It is okay for me to give it to that person. You see, that changed the whole dynamics. That changed the whole system. The other thing is touching. Over here in our culture, we are not a culture of hugging or nothing. For example, front hugs are not good, or going through the back and hug the person is not good. So it's always good to, if you are going to give some affection, it's always good to the side, shaking hands, you're good. But those type of things are really, really important because every one of us, we have our parts, that is our parts, like how do they call
our personal space bubble.
The personal space bubble. So it's important to do that. Now, what happens if a kid is crying and wants to talk just to you, doesn't want to talk to anyone? What would you do?
So you always want to make sure that there's somebody around, even if they aren't directly involved with the conversation. So let's say they could be somebody standing over there by the cubbies, and we could still have our conversation here. But we still have somebody with us, not exactly in our conversation, but they are still present to monitor whatever is going on.
Yeah, you see. Now the other thing is, so many times, especially the little kids, they like to sit in their laps. They like to feel comfortable. Piggyback rides. None of those type of things are good because in reality, it's not something that we do. It's not something that is allowed here. So if someone wants to piggyback, you say, no, come on, you can walk. If someone comes and sit in your laps, I say, no, come on, you sit on the floor. I will be next to you. So those are the things that we need to really take care of it. What is something else that you, in your experience, that we need to take care of it?
I think it's very important. We use this phrase commonly, is we are friendly, but not friends. So a lot of the times we do have our older oratorians who want to be BFFs with you guys and they want to follow you on Instagram and they want to just be super duper close with you. But unfortunately that is not allowed because we have to keep our relationship not professional, but also just very strictly friendly, but not friends. So here we want to make sure that we're staying away from any social media, giving them our social media, but also making sure that if we hear anything that is not okay, we talk to them and we let them know hey, we're here for you, but I can't exactly give you advice on this.
Yeah, and there is a couple of things that is a huge responsibility. If one of the persons comes and say, you know what, I want to kill myself, or I'm depressed, or my mom is hitting me, or things like that, you need to communicate with me, and you need to communicate with the leaders. You need to let us know, and we will actually do what needs to be done. So many times we need to do reporting. We need to call and say this is what is happening, and then we let the authorities to take care of that. So that, I think, is extremely important, that we take care of ourselves as well as we take care of them. Phone numbers. You are not texting with a kid. That is totally on call. So if they are calling you or texting you, you need to put a boundaries, and I think that is important. Healthy boundaries for you, healthy boundaries for the kid, healthy boundaries for everybody. Okay, anything else?
I think that is perfect.
Okay, you have any doubt about this, any doubt about anything that we're talking about, please let us know. I think one more thing also is, if you don't feel comfortable with anyone here, please speak up. If there is a point that you don't feel comfortable or you have seen something that is not right, please let us know.
If you see something, say something.
Yes, because in reality, you can change the life of someone that can be abused or can be in dangerous situation by speaking up. So that's extremely, extremely important. Safeguard the children, okay? So if you need anything else about that, please let us know. Really interesting topic. I think that's it. Is that right?
Yes.
Now, the next video is about emergency protocols. So we'll be talking about that.